play will set a school record for consecutive losses, and a bunny miss on the other end, emblematic of the way this thing started. It ended.
They've been from Manhattan to Knoxville, Dallas to St. Louis, Kansas City to Fayetteville, and the place your Tigers call home, Columbia, Missouri. This is Earning Our Stripes with Brock Horton and Benjamin Duncan.
Earning Our Stripes. I am Brock Horton.
And I am always staying hydrated, Benjamin Duncan.
Hell yeah, out of that, brother. Drinking out of one of my many Royals.
Cheers.
One of my many Royals beer cups from Kauffman Stadium. Better than the beer there. Anyway, how you doing this week, Ben?
Not too bad.
You've went to
Not too bad.
Lawrence since our last correspondence?
Yes. I made sure to wear my Mizzou hat my entire time I was there. So they were put on notice. The only time I left the work truck was to go on the work site that we were doing for work, and we were just talking to this old lady that runs the Girl Scout camp that we were working in. So I only talked to one person while we were there. But we drove by the campus, and I threatened to William Clark Quantrill the place. So we're all good.
Yeah! You know how many people I see online because of that account, or William Quantrill Twitter account? Like, oh, wow, imagine supporting a terrorist. I'm like, yeah, imagine John Brown University. You know, there's plenty ammo for you as well.
Indeed.
Anyway, thankfully, not a lot of Mizzou news this week, which is pristine. Other than the Mizzou men's basketball team sucks still, and will continue to suck.
Indeed.
When Ben goes to Nashville, and then they go on the Miracle Run.
Yes, the Miracle Run. I cannot wait for the Miracle Run, dude. It's going to go insane.
I've resigned myself to the fact they're going to do that. Like, there's no other option, right? Like, at this point, they're going to do it. And anyone who's saying that they're not is lying to themselves right now. So, anyway. Would you like to go over the scores for that game, those two games that they played this week?
Oh, they played basketball? I didn't even pay attention.
They did, because they lost twice. Once to Arkansas.
Oh, yeah, were they allowed for the Arkansas game, for example, Mizzou allowed the most points to be scored by a single player in an SEC game in the past 25 years. Yay!
God, I love this team.
Can't wait for next year. Can't wait for next year. Woo!
With all those recruits, yeah. A lot of people are saying that right now.
And it was funny over the weekend whenever I was home. My mom's like, why isn't Mizzou firing their basketball coach? And I'm like, well, one, it's just we had a really good team last year, and just most of the players on that team, the really good ones, went to the NBA, and so we just have the leftover scraps of that team. And while yes, we suck, and while the people out there might be thinking that, which you're crazy to be thinking to get rid of him, we have
year two.
We have the number 2 recruiting class in college men's basketball, which I don't think Mizzou has ever done that well in basketball recruiting, or that highly ranked.
I don't remember with the Michael Porter Jr. class what that one ended up finishing as.
But we might suck this year, but just wait till next year, everybody.
Help is on the way.
Or the SEC tournament. We'll just have to see.
Either or. I want
if they go on the run at the SEC tournament, then that means I'll have to ask more days off of work, which I'd be okay with.
No, you wouldn't. Don't lie to
yourself. I don't know if I'll be getting paid for this or not.
You may want to ask your band director.
It's fine. I'm fine with the free trip to Nashville with everything provided.
Yeah. Sure you are, bud. Anyway. The women's team sucks. Go figure.
Yeah.
They have another win compared to the men's team, but still suck. Downsides. As we are recording this, Mizzou men's baseball hasn't yet to play their first home opener against Southeast Missouri State, but the road trip to San Diego, they went 2-2. So not the best, not the worst, but still. Big week coming up for the Tigers. Home, this game's already played, so I don't know what the result is. I'm hoping that they've beaten SEMO. Tuesday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they host Northern Kentucky, and then next Tuesday, they host Lindenwood at Taylor Stadium.
Woo, Lindenwood.
Why are you?
I don't know. Who knows?
Well, sir,
I don't know, bro.
I know you've lost your mind years ago watching Mizzou, but
yeah, having to sit through 4 years of pain and agony.
Only for football.
Only for football. I'll be right back, everybody.
Oh, okay. Dang. I was going to continue, but I guess I shall continue eating my fries. Fries from the place I used to work at. Consolidate the fries. Game over, yeah. By the way, this is still going into the main podcast, so people will see it on YouTube. Oh, Ben's back. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. On to softball, who unfortunately have suffered their first losses of the year.
Womp. Womp.
Losing to San Diego State and to Baylor this past week.
Dang.
But they did pick up wins over Wisconsin, Central Florida, and Cal State Fullerton. So they went 3-2 on their road trip.
Yeah, that's positive, unlike basketball.
What the hell are you doing, Bandit? Huh? What are you doing? Oh, I dropped a fry, so you won. Hey, hell, brother, get the fuck out. Oh, my bad. Language.
Raw language.
Anyway, softball travels up to Lincoln this weekend for a. What the hell are you doing? For a invitational where they play Wichita State, Nebraska twice each, and then they will be back in Missouri, just not at home, against UMKC on next Wednesday. So there you go for that one. Wrestling suffered losses, but they rested everybody before the Big 12 championship coming up here. So not a major surprise on that front. So no panic on that if you're just a casual Mizzou fan and you saw that and you go, what? Why did they lose to Iowa State? Well, that's because they rested the majority. So keep calm and go Tigers.
Tiger style.
They have the Big 12 championships in Tulsa, March 9th through the 10th. It is coming up very quickly, very rapidly. That we will have the NCAA Tournament Championship in Kansas City for wrestling, and I know I am 100% going to that. 100% I'm going. Anyway, it's time for Ben and his list of things.
All right, Brock. I meant to mention this last week, but I finally remembered it for this week, so I can post it. But
Remember, I can't see it, and neither can the fans.
yes, I'll be sending it to you through Discord here. But we'll be able to see your reaction to this. So,
oh boy.
You know how there is the admins of the respective barstools for each school, correct?
I am, in fact, aware of this.
We have the comparison of the KU admin to the Mizzou admin.
I already know.
Okay, fair enough. Then you know what I was about to send.
Yes. You can still send it.
Shout out Tamar Bates Burner on Twitter.
For real, the GOAT. He for real the GOAT on that front. But yeah, there you go.
Then other than that, we have Mizzou Club Hockey claimed the number 4. You heard that right, number 4 overall seed in the 2024 ACHA National Championship.
God, you can tell how messed up my ring finger is on my right hand right now from just football and wrestling for so many years.
And is set to appear in their second straight tournament, with the stage being set at the Centene Community Ice Center in St. Louis, Missouri, in just over 2 weeks.
2 weeks? Come on, just make them an official sport. More so after I saw the amazing fight between Arizona State and Alaska Fairbanks this week.
Ooh.
Which we're going to talk about on BTT this week.
Okay.
It was a great tilt. Fantastic tilt. Not as good as the 1 minute of haymakers in the NHL this week, but still, great tilt.
Drinkwitz announced that transfer Cayden Green is going to officially be the left tackle for next season.
Finish the rest of it. There was a quote at the end.
Oh, and that he sees what everyone says on Twitter.
In case you have forgotten, Green came from Oklahoma.
He's from Kansas City, though, so.
Came from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I wonder what that could be a reference to.
Is it just all the salty Oklahoma fans, if I'm remembering correctly?
Yes. So many salty Oklahoma
fans. But good to have him here instead of there.
Cheers to that one, brother.
We have the new prices for food at Taylor Stadium for softball.
Taylor Stadium is not the name of the softball stadium.
That's the baseball stadium, my bad. I don't know what the softball stadium's name is, but we got the food prices.
Mizzou softball field.
Fair enough. $3 for a jumbo hot dog.
Reasonable.
$5 cheeseburger.
We fry?
It didn't say.
With fry, that's incredible. Just by itself, not bad.
$2 for small popcorn.
Yeah, okay, not bad.
$2 Dasani water. I'm not paying money for Dasani water, to be honest. They put salt in there, dude.
Screw you, man. I love Dasani.
You don't want to look up the
I know what's in it.
What's in there.
I know what's in it. I don't care though. I love it.
Makes you more thirsty, anyways. But
I'm a Mizzou
and
fan.
we have
I don't care about anything if it makes me suffer. Obviously, that's why I'm still a Mizzou fan.
And we have $2 Coke bottle products.
Not great, but I understand.
Well, it's like the soda bottles. So I think that's okay. Mizzou comes in tied at number 8 for most players invited to the NFL Combine, with 8 players going.
Hell yeah, brother!
Can't wait to see Cody ZOU. I can't wait to see Cody ball out at the Combine and go number 1 overall.
I can't wait for the Colts to draft him with the first round pick, and then we trade Jonathan Taylor to the Chiefs, and then he falls off a cliff. That wouldn't happen with the Colts' luck.
Mizzou baseball is hosting the 2024 Student Home Run Derby. Very, very interesting.
You graduated a year too early, apparently.
Yeah. Dude, I could just see some people just going out there just trying to just crank bombs just nonstop, which would be so much fun.
At the wiffle ball home run derby there in Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm so upset I didn't get any footage of that. Damn it. Because some of those were funny as hell.
The Chiefs signed former Mizzou player Tyree Gillespie.
Yeah, there's a Mizzou name I didn't think I'd ever hear again.
Long time no see, friend. You kind of fell off a cliff with the Raiders, but you're back home.
Oh, yeah.
And then, finally, what I have here is This Week in Mizzou Sports. Brock had already mentioned the women's basketball game against Ole Miss. That's going on tonight. They were supposed to wear black. The game tomorrow versus SEMO is... Oh, no, that's for baseball.
Yeah.
For baseball. Tomorrow at home versus SEMO is
keep in mind,
at
this is
5
as of recording.
As of recording, so...
On
a Monday, yes. Is $4 tickets for the home opener. Women's basketball against Vanderbilt is on Thursday, the 29th, which is also senior night at 7 o'clock.
For what, the two seniors?
I don't know.
Because I think it's like freshmen and sophomores otherwise.
Mizzou baseball plays Northern Kentucky March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, in which the first 2 days are magnet giveaways, and the third day is Family Day. Men's basketball plays against Ole Miss Saturday, March 2nd at 7:30, and everyone's supposed to wear black. And then, finally, gymnastics is hosting number 12 Arkansas Sunday, March 3rd at 5 o'clock. So you can hit up the baseball game at 1 and then go to the gymnastics at 5 o'clock for alumni night.
That honestly seems like probably the best way to spend your day. Don't even bother with baseball. Just forget baseball exists. Or basketball. I mean basketball. Just forget basketball exists.
That's
the
true.
SEC tournament, then we care.
Yes.
And then they go on the miracle run. They're gonna do it.
Indeed.
I'm smoking the hopium so they can. Is that all that you have?
In terms of mailbag, we got one from the man that we did our interview with a couple weeks ago.
Buckeye Battle Cry.
From Buckeyes Battle Cry saying, "Congrats on another great episode, fellas."
We try. We really do. Last week's was rough because of the subject matter to start us off. This week, it's a lot looser one. We don't have any bad news to talk about this week. Nothing good
True.
either. It's oof. We get into the rough months here, bud.
I'm only like halfway through with putting my my list together for our other podcast we do. Quick shout out to BTT, but like literally like
we did some crazy stuff.
But there's literally only like 8 things total on my list besides like just the normal like weekly thing that's included. So it's like we're in the dead months right now. There's nothing.
Tommy has agreed that he will do a keg stand on this week's episode, live on air. So
no way.
That. Yeah, that's what he said. I don't know how he's going to accomplish that. Either his grandfather or his grandmother are going to have to hold his feet when he does that. Which I don't know how that'll work.
Or you know what? Or you know what? Tommy could pull off some like crazy thing. Like he's been hiding it from us forever, but he's like super good at gymnastics and can hold himself up.
My article went up this past week about Mizzou basketball being broken. Thank you all who read it. It was. Did you get a chance to read it, Ben?
I think I had skimmed it initially, but
a lot of work went into that. I will say this though. Tickets have been purchased. I'm flying to Amherst.
Oh God.
That's right, I'm doing it solo! I'm doing it by myself! Yeah! Yeah!
Brock is bringing the voice of the SEC to Amherst, Massachusetts.
to the Northeast. I am the embodiment of the Mizzou fan base. Tortured, young, wearing a cowboy hat and black and gold overalls with cowboy boots. I am what the North fears. I am what the East Coast fears.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it for SEC Shorts and Matt Mitchell, dude. You have to do it for them. You have to make them proud.
I will. I'll do it. I'll do it for me and for all the other Southerners. This is a weird one for the South to be like, this is our game, we're taking back with this. Like, it's a weird one to have.
We're the only SEC team that is willing to go to Amherst.
No one else wants to face the Minutemen in Massachusetts. We're the only ones.
Everyone's a bunch of cowards.
Yeah! No one else wants to smoke. No one else wants to face Buffalo, Murray State, Boston College, and UMass in their non-conference play. We're the only ones, baby. We are insane. Oh my God, imagine how much crack is going to hit when we start playing Illinois and Kansas in the same year.
Brock, I want us to play all of our non-con, like all the how we played and beat every team in Tennessee this past season. I want us to do that with another state.
I mean, we can with Massachusetts this year. There's only 2.
Are you sure?
Yes. There's only 2 in D1 football or FBS football. UMass and Boston.
That being
UMass and Boston College. We have the
put that tiger with the flag on Massachusetts.
Yeah. Massachusetts state champs, baby. Yeah. Anyway, before I lose my mind, surely as I've been losing my mind, this has been big time. Good Lord, you can tell how much I'm losing my mind. This has been earning our stripes. I've been Brock Gorton. You can follow me on Twitter at BrockGorton99. The B and the G are capitalized on that one.
And I've been Benjamin Duncan. You can find me on Twitter at EliteTigerSport. The E, the T, and the S are capitalized.
And until next week, folks, have a wonderful rest of your week. And as always, hit the button.
M-I-Z!
The Z-O-U!
This Earning Our Stripes podcast has been brought to you by Elite Tiger Sports and B-Card Entertainment.